good to see you once again, Emanuel. You're definitely not a stranger whatsoever to UNF. Our fans have gotten to see you fight quite a bit. Tell us a little bit about what your journey has been like with UpNext Fighting.
It's been kind of like a pretty fast and crazy experience fighting for UpNext. You know, my first fight, actually both of my fights have been pretty tough. They've been good experiences, and I don't know, I just can't wait to get another one in.
So talk to us about your first two fights. You know, what went down, what happened, and kind of how you feel heading into this next one.
Well, I didn't really have much time to think about my first fight because I was just training, and my coach was like, yo, you want to take that fight? I was like, all right, I'll take it. So I only had for 3 weeks to prepare, so I was just on it, not really thinking about what was going to happen, just getting the work in. And I got to get the win. You know, in my second fight, it was also a tough fight. But, I could have done things way better. And, I'm trying to improve myself every time I step in the octagon, and you're going to see a different version of myself.
Interesting. So what changes or what things have you been working on since your last fight to now to January 28th?
Well, there's been a lot of things we've been working on with my coach, talking about technical stuff, but the biggest thing I think is the mental part, because for my first two fights, the first fight, it was there wasn't really much time between the two fights, so it was just I didn't really have time to really process what was happening. But now, I just turned 19, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm actually fighting. So I never expected to make it this far when I was a kid. One day I just showed up to the gym, and the next day I was fighting for UpNext. So now I'm actually getting into the real stage of all right, let's get this thing done.
It's kind of wild when you think about it, when you're you mentioned you're only 19 years old, and you're mentioning the fights that you're already going out there and you're doing, and how one day you started at the gym and next thing you know you're out there fighting. Has it been what you expected, this career?
It's kind of hard to say because I had pretty high expectations of myself, but actually speaking out what you're gonna do and actually doing it, it's damn, I'm actually making it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a weird feeling.
You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah, I've worked a lot, and I've done a lot of things when people are not looking, because I want this for myself, and I'm not here to be a journeyman. I'm here to be, and what I'm here for is just to get enough experience to build up my pro career, and I'm getting great fights on UpNext Fighting. Not an easy fight every time I step, but there's always good opponents, good experiences that can expose different things of myself that I can improve.
So let me ask you, given that, you kind of mentioned that you're trying to get, the pro fights and all of that and build that up for yourself, and, you're only 19 years old. So let me ask you, what do you want to see from your life in maybe, I don't know, the next 5 years or so? What is the ideal dream?
The ideal dream is always to make it to the UFC and get the belt, right? If not, I wouldn't be here. For me, it's all in or all out. I have it on my neck here. Oh, wow. Live by the sword, die by the sword. So this is what I do. I don't see myself doing anything else, even if I lose 100 more times. I just love being in the gym.
That is incredible, and I gotta tell you, it's definitely inspiring. So, Manuel, thank you so much for chatting with me today, and have fun. Go out there and kick ass. Have fun. Thank you so much.